All right, just for a bit of fun.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thanks. Thank you. Thank you. Ah. Hello and welcome. You're watching the Next Gen 2020. We are in Mumbai, live from the Reliance Corporate Park, where the Premier League sides Southampton and Manchester United, of course the under-14 sides, will be facing off against each other in the last match of the evening. Of course, Man United with big encouragement in terms of how a win will take them to 9 points. They have 2 victories out of 3, which is a fantastic record. They've given a great display of attacking football. Southampton also so famous, and look what we have here. The Premier League trophy, glittering in all its glory in and at the Reliance Corporate Park in Navi, Mumbai. Great fields on this tournament, very professionally organized, and all the young boys are really enjoying the exposure. Live broadcast, and there's cameras everywhere, Instagram interviews. All in all, it's been a fine success. Still one more day of the tournament left, but alongside me, Pranav Nambiar. How do you find this tournament? Very engaging, very entertaining, and the kids are really expressing themselves.
Well, if you're a 14-year-old or a 13-year-old teenager, the most you could have expected in football a couple of years ago was probably just a couple of friendly fixtures here and there with local teams. But look at the magnitude of the tournament over here. It's absolutely phenomenal. The playing conditions here, probably the best in Mumbai. They're having a great time carrying forth the legacy of their clubs, which ages back to probably 5 or 6 times their age. Southampton and Manchester United here. Of course, the Premier League trophy over there, and with us, someone who has lifted the trophy as well, the all-time top scorer of the English Premier League, Alan Shearer. You spoke to him just a while back, Pulasta. What's he got to say?
Yeah, he's very impressed with what he's seen. He says that he'd have probably scored a few more if he was also playing such tournaments when he was 13 or 14.
So 260 is not enough for him.
Probably not, you know. In any case, back to this particular game. United and Southampton, of course, rich heritage, rich tradition of developing young local talent. This is where it all begins for them.
Well, the match officials have been spot on throughout the day. This is the Southampton side, the Saints. The Saints will face the Red Devils today, who are wearing their alternate kit. They're wearing black. Manchester United side currently second on that points table. Chelsea winning their previous game, getting 3 more points to that big points tally, 12 in total. Manchester United second with 9 points. And that pennant exchange over there, along with the toss, one of the many customs of the beautiful game. Rosario Fernandez, center referee, here at the Reliance Corporate Park. We're coming in live from Geo TV and the Facebook page and YouTube channel of the Indian Super League. This is the Next Generation Cup, Mumbai 2020, Southampton versus Manchester United.
We saw 2 games earlier as well. Chelsea winning their match against FC Goa. Bengaluru and Reliance Foundation Young Champs also playing their game. Reliance Foundation winning that 2-0. So very competitive table. Every team has lodged at least 1 point, which means that the competition is really handy, really close. And you know, at this level, the result is secondary, of course. Getting game time, getting exposure to different styles, different climates, condition, you know, all of that counts towards their development at this young age. United are going to kick off.
Well, apart from the football, if you can hear, whenever they enter, there's the Premier League anthem, there's the ISL anthem. Gives you those goosebumps before kicking off a match like this. Here we have the last game of day 3. The center referee looks like he's all set. Just waiting for a couple more seconds over there. Here we go, Manchester United versus Southampton, live from the Reliance Corporate Park, Gansoli.
Here come United. Ethan, both the Ethans starting today. Number 9 and 10, pardon me. Number 8 is also starting, Ruben. And now Sonny was playing it out wide. And this should be a good game. Southampton would be eager to get a decent result. United would be eager to keep the table open as far as first position goes, which Chelsea have consolidated very well.
Well, Manchester United played FC Bengaluru yesterday. Crowd favourites here at the Gansoli Park. Here we go again. Just fending off that attack. Chelsea beating FC Goa 5-0, getting that goal difference on their side. United, of course, also beat Goa 4-0 in the first game. Chelsea and United fighting tooth and nail for that cup. Southampton, of course, leaving no stone unturned.
There's Ethan. He needed some support from James, but the pass was short. Of course, a little tidbit from the events that the Premier League are doing with these youngsters. Joe Andrews, the number 8, as you can see in the middle of your screen just a moment ago, is the winner of the Mumbai Multi-Sport Cup. That happened today after the teams played a tournament among themselves, including squash, badminton and pool. So in case Joe Andrews' parents have tuned in all the way in England, you can be very proud of your son. He's not just winning at football, he's also doing the same at squash, badminton and pool.
Well, it's not just that. Southampton scored that one goal against FC Bengaluru in their first match, and that was Joe who scored it all the way from outside the box. Yeah,
that was quite something.
A goal to remember, one of the best we've seen in this tournament so far.
Ethan swung in over Habib. Could still fall to a black shirt, which it does, and then eventually over from Thomas, who scored the goal yesterday. I tried a hand at commentary as well for a few seconds. Smart kids, all of them, keeping their career plan B, C and D all open.
Well, they're having fun as well in the process. The broad smiles on Thomas's face along with his friend when he came into the commentary box was something to be cherished, and I think that's what it's all about here at the Next Generation Cup.
Oh, great interception there from Sonny. Here's James. And put into the box, looking for Ethan. Good first touch as well. Slight confusion with the keeper, who eventually came out and saved.
A good defending there as by Sonny as well. Splendid defender from Southampton, known to give those accurate passes, coming in when his team needed him. Here's United again, trying to get through the middle of the park. And playing it back to the defense. Here they come.
Very impressive passing in midfield from United as well. And number 8, Ruben, is one to look out for. Habib as well in defense. Seen him play 3 positions, left back, right back and centre back, all in the space of a couple of days, and all very confidently.
You had mentioned this earlier, Pulasta. They tend to try out most of these positions in development tournaments such as this, and probably in a couple of years will decide upon one position and stay in that position, become a figure representative of that position.
Joe trying to play it forward. Pass was intercepted. Sonny combining, and eventually Ethan on the ball. And there's Habib. foul given. Calm down, says the ref. A nice stern warning. And Ryan sheepishly accepting that warning.
Well, he's one of the most respected referees in Mumbai, Rosario Fernandez. A bit of a legendary figure in the Mumbai school sports football, the MSSA. The referees have kept everything under control over here and at the same time have ensured that they're not too stern on the boys.
Yeah, they've got to be able to express themselves, tackle hard, play hard. Habib's clearance, he was under pressure from Meki, who's wearing number 7 for Southampton, playing on the right wing.
United missing Ashton as of now, a young boy who caught most of our eyes yesterday. He's on the bench over there, giving the rest of his teammates a chance. Here comes United, looking good.
Ethan, a good fall to Thomas, and eventually wins the ball back. Habib over the top. Ethan can play Thomas into that channel, but Ethan just trying to take it on his right side. Habib will have a chance to play in Thomas finally, but even he eventually, though, finding him. Thomas's ball in. Shot comes in first time straight to the keeper, who did very well. Bastian, wearing number 1.
Oh, Bastian was so good against Chelsea yesterday in the morning, and he continues to maintain that form. The Red Devils knocking at that same door, and Bastian diving at the right time towards the right direction. Manchester United keeping their attacks alive. Feisty beginning for the Red Devils.
There's the attempted pass towards Thomas, who has the ability to immediately take off. Nice work from Joe. Stopped in his tracks by Ethan, though. Now Ethan goes out wide for James. It is difficult to maintain possession in there because 3-4 passes and quickly being closed down. Both sides doing well to get to the second ball, to the loose ball. How important that is in modern football, to win the second ball and quickly recycle it in attacking transitions. Coaches are all about transitions now. All those players who can trigger those attacking transitions are prime property in football. All the way back again, very sensible. Was almost running into a cul-de-sac, but he managed to untie that knot.
And they've got nothing to worry about. Southampton, they've got the trustworthy skipper in the back, Sonny. He knows how to hold that ball. No matter how physical you get with him, he'll always hold that ball. United once again.
Here comes Southampton. And down the left, first meaningful attack for them. He's just petered away in the end. And trying to find Ade Tokunbo, who's wearing number 9. I'm hoping that I got the pronunciation right there. And James going long, looking for Thomas. It's a lovely ball weighted into his feet. Great first touch as well. Thomas has to come back. Saw that he was crowded out by Saints defenders. James in some space. Dinked ball into the box. Nice take from Ruben. Just sliced it over. A decent attack though from Man United. Very well played.
Well, that was a good move by Manchester United. Still very threatening inside that box, and a good shot coming in as well from number 8 of Manchester United, Ruben. Tried that volley and wasn't too far away from hammering a good goal in. Southampton trying to defend in numbers now. There was good thinking there by Thomas as well when he saw that there's a lot of crowd right in front of him. Didn't try to do something glorious, just calmly passed the ball behind and let his team keep possession in that attacking area. Manchester United obviously having a lot of the ball in the first 10 minutes. 15 more minutes left. 25 minutes per half, of course, in this under 14, under 15 category. Here comes United once again.
James, pull back is open. If he can wrap his foot around that, almost managed to. Did go out for a corner, and despite attempts from Ethan to clear. 3 Ethans on the pitch. Number 6 Southampton, number 9 and 10 of United.
Well, the Southampton defence doing a pretty good job in the first 10 minutes to keep the Manchester United boys at bay. Here comes a corner from United.
Swung into a dangerous area. This time Ethan clears. Foul in the box. And ball will go back to Southampton. Quick start from Ethan. Here they come down the left. They're finding some joy on that side of the pitch.
Well, we've seen Southampton play Chelsea on the same surface yesterday. Lost 2-0, but they were defending absolutely phenomenally. Sonny especially showing what he can do from the back.
Yeah, going long, nicely mixing it up.
These searching Sonny balls, we've seen them throughout the tournament, even in that FC Bengaluru match. The first one, the opener, Sonny was instrumental in the midfield. Now he has dropped down a bit deep into the lines. He's more of a defender now, playing that right back position and left back. Yesterday was left back.
I thought about it, Bastian, and then didn't think about it, and I thought about it again, thankfully. Good decision making in the end, as Thomas was sprinting towards the ball. Made him think twice as well. Makey, now Joe. Willed by coaches to get to the ball. Ethan has it though on that right foot. Nice attempt. It's gone wide and high though.
They're not shying away from taking those shots. Manchester United. Ethan coming in with another shot over here. Intercepting that pass from Joe. And trying to find some room in the right side. Goes with his stronger foot. Misses the goal over there. But good move once again by the United boys.
A quick dozen odd minutes already. Good flow to the game. And none of these games have been devoid of action. In fact, something or the other is always happening. Some of the games have been end-to-end throughout the 50 minutes that we've witnessed. Here's a great run forward again. And ball comes in. Ooh, attempt. But they will have another bite at this. Nice low ball, good pace on it. Habib's touch and then finally away from Thomas. But it all began with Williams' run down the left. And now James can run down the right. Ethan is in space, and both of them. And the third one. Third Ethan winning the ball. Southampton's number 6.
Well, now the Saints are pouring forward in numbers. That was a good attempt coming in. The first real chance for Southampton. William, of course, from that left flank has always been troublesome. Nicholas getting into space whenever he can. And, of course, Meki trying to supply in as well. Here they come once again. The Saints cleared out by Manchester United.
Yeah, they've come back strongly into this. Southampton, after soaking up the pressure first 10 minutes, they've shown a directness going forward. Meki's ball in was also had good pace.
Keep an eye out for Meki as well. He's a very, very energetic player. His enthusiasm is quite of a spectacle. Always calling for the ball, always trying to send in that pass that could make the difference. Still goalless here. We're just 10 minutes away from half-time. And Southampton wins a free kick from a good spot. Here's the replay. Yep. Got a bit more of the man than the ball. And of course, the officials are being a bit lenient.
Chance from this set piece then for Southampton. Sent high but into a good area, causes some confusion eventually. The keepers made sure that the lines are clear. And Thomas wearing the number 1 jersey for United. Having a good game. In defense is Southampton's Ethan. Hasn't given too much room to James, who's playing on his side. The United number 7. Sensible again. Sonny. Mickey. And now Joe. The man on is the call. Nice turn.
So confident on that ball, Sonny. Even in the Chelsea game, his pass completion was spot on. Here comes Nicholas once again. They're completely out-muscled over there by Luis, an aggressive Manchester United defender.
Now Thomas, played in by Ethan. Round to his right side, was probably looking for the 1-2. It's probably dead, this attack. Just lacking the final ball, but both teams trying and trying, persisting and chipping away. Mickey. Oh, looking for the 1-2. He finally gets it. Mickey, probably offside. Just strayed. Or was that a foul? The flag did go up. Maybe handball. Let's look at that replay and figure out what really went wrong. He was offside. Ethan. Thomas. Back to Ethan. Slightly deflected ball in. Cleaned up by Southampton. Here's Makey. Oh, lovely step over and past Habib. Isn't easy to do. Habib had to commit a foul to bring him down.
Well, enthusiastic as always. Meki getting past Habib there and brought down in the midfield by Habib. Habib not really happy with that call, but a slight push on the young boy brings him down. Here's Sonny once again. Good stuff by Tyler in the deep in that previous Manchester United attack, making it a point that he doesn't let that cross go in. They've seen Bengaluru suffer a lot from those United crosses. Here comes Southampton, looking good. Fine interception by the United side.
Nicely done by Luis. Wearing number 5, Harry Maguire would be proud of that header. Oh, played in. Here comes Southampton. Tight attempt as well. Clear away. United having to do some defending of their own now. Ryan causing some problems, wearing number 10 for Southampton.
That was a goal-saving interception there by skipper Finlay. Look at that. Southampton not shying away from creating those chances. They need to convert. Scored only 1 goal in this tournament. Looks like they've got one coming in this game.
Uh-oh, this is problematic. A slightly short pass from Thomas. He eventually rectified his own mistake, which is always good to see. Ethan. Taken away. Cameron won it, but then gave it away as well. Slightly shaky going forward, United.
Well, I'd be terrified if something like that happened with me. A miss pass if you're a goalkeeper, and to see that the opponent from the other team has collected the ball and is about to shoot one past you, I'd be terrified. But the way the United goalkeeper kept his composure was absolutely brilliant. Manchester United doing away with that. Still goalless. 5 more minutes to go.
Ethan almost playing in Ruben. Here's Ethan again, the other one. Now James. He's got some space. Oh, great pace on there as well. Can cause a lot of trouble, but Thomas And if he could have got his studs onto it, it would have been United 1, Southampton 0.
Thomas just a couple of meters away for that one. Had already moved past the ball and still tried to stop it. It's a throw in for the Saints. Let's have a look at the last chance. United have good ball coming in, and Thomas just a bit ahead of that ball. Tried to do something special over there, but it's still goalless. 5 more minutes to go. There's a good ball coming in as well from James. Here's Sonny moving a bit upfield now, not as deep as he was in that Chelsea game, playing in that midfield role, somewhere in the right side, unlike the left, like yesterday. And they're trying to play from the back. Alfie.
Oh, Habib. Quickly pressing him. Very calm in the face of adversity. Very well done in the end. Sonny, Southampton's number 5, standing out at right back. Solid challenge. Referee wondered about the advantage, didn't see it coming, and eventually blew the whistle.
Well, you could hear that. Ruben and Alfie colliding there, and yes, the young player is holding his elbow, but he's getting back on his feet. Yes, both tried to win the ball there. Nothing problematic with that challenge. None of the players in the entire tournament, the under 14, under 15 boys, are shying away from being physical.
Over the top. Slightly hopeful ball forward from Ruben. Ethan's stayed down. Clutching his back, and the referee's just going to allow some time to see that he gets some medical attention. Let's see how that happened. There's the clash. Ethan coming off worse compared to Ryan.
Well, time for both the teams to rejuvenate quickly. Ethan's coming off. Rolling substitutes. We might see him back again. Well, that's a good rule that they have here, rolling substitutes, allowing everyone to play. I'm sure there's no one there on any of the team sheets who hasn't played yet. Development opportunity. Well, here's that new drop ball rule. Ball goes to the team that had possession instantly, instead of the good old 2 shirts standing over, trying to see who's the better sportsman.
Here come United. Oh, great ball played into the feet of Thomas, and what a save that is in the end from Bastian. Absolutely brilliant. Sticks out a foot and makes a vital save to keep it at 0-0. Well, Thomas couldn't have done anything more in that attempt.
Well, he's Southampton's second choice keeper, but he has been so good in the face of adversity. Every time we see Bastian being challenged like that, he's always made a save like that. Lovely save yet again by Bastian.
There he is, man of the moment. And bailing out his team. A great ball into Thomas's feet as well. He did everything that one can ask of an attacker. Got the ball down in time, good first touch, and got the shot away quickly, but Bastian was there, marshalling his goal. A minute will be added on, that's what we're hearing. 25-minute halves in this format. Habib passed a couple of challenges. A physical specimen he is. Sent down the right. Great weight on the ball. James puts it in and inches in that. Thomas will keep it alive at the left. Here comes the ball towards Ethan. Past one, past the second. Has it been brought down? Referee thought about it, didn't give it, and then finally Ethan pulling it back and pulling it into the back of the net. Excellent advantage played. United kept going, kept the ball alive, kept the attack going, and they reap their reward.
Well, just when you thought it was going to be a goalless first half, out comes Manchester United with that goal. Ethan saw him going off injured just a couple of seconds ago. And here he is, fires one in the back of the net, left bottom corner. No matter how good Bastien is, it's very difficult for any goalkeeper to stop that. Ethan gets himself on the score sheet in stoppage time before we move on to the second half. Manchester United leads with that single goal. It's 1-0.
James. And trying to switch it again. And straight into Thomas.
There it is, the halftime whistle coming in from centre referee Rosario Fernandez. 1-0 on the scoreboard. Manchester United getting that crucial goal just in stoppage time. How expensive is that goal going to be for the Saints? Only time can tell. Both the teams heading back to their respective dressing rooms, probably to refurnish some tactics. Manchester United tried to create so many chances, finally got one past through a crevice in that gridlock of a defence that Southampton had. At half-time, the score, Manchester United won with Ethan's goal, Southampton 0.
Well, we spoke to Alan Shearer a while ago. Here's what he had to say. Welcome to Next Gen 2020. We are in Mumbai with the under-14 teams of Premier League sides Manchester United, Chelsea and Southampton have flown all the way from England to take on Indian Super League sides Bengaluru and FC Goa, and of course the Reliance Foundation Young Champs. Well, the Premier League champion Alan Shearer is with me today. Alan, welcome to India.
Thank you very much.
You still retain the energy which made you so dangerous inside the box?
This place gives me energy. I love coming here. It's my third or fourth time now in India. My second or third time in Mumbai. I love the energy. I love the passion that the people have here. So it's great to be back.
You've seen a few games.
Yes.
What are your first impressions, especially of the Indian kids?
Very good, very impressed. They obviously against the English clubs found it difficult at times, but I'm really impressed with their attitude. I'm really impressed in terms of when I last came 2 or 3 years ago to where the standard is now is without doubt improving. I think it's a great experience for both the ISL and the Premier Leagues to be part of this competition and to be playing in this competition, because it's only going to benefit everyone to play against different systems, play in a different atmosphere, different heat for the English guys, different culture. So it's fantastic development and experience for these young guys.
Well, you've taken away my next question. I was going to come to the different style, conditions, climate. If you had the same kind of exposure, would we have seen 300 instead of 200?
Well, I might have got a few more goals. I would have loved an opportunity to, at that age, 13 or 14, to come away and try something different and be a part of something different in a different country. I think it's fantastic what they're doing, and as I said, this is only going to improve the football.
What about the takeaways for the boys from England in terms of their entire experience? They've had a bit of cultural experience as well. Of course, different climate, we keep coming back to that, but in terms of mentality, in terms of an entire week of living football and different things in India, what do they take away back home?
Well, they not only learn about themselves, they learn about their coaches. The coaches learn about them and their development. Can they handle being away? Can they handle the different atmosphere, the different systems, the culture? So in terms of positivity on the football side of things, it also has to be fantastic for life for them as well, because you never stop learning.
Well, we all know that at the highest level, football is results driven, but at this level, it's about developing talent.
Yeah, it's always nice to get results, but result is not the most important thing. The performance, the attitude, the development, the touch, the technique, all of those things, and what you're looking for at this age, you're looking for improvement. If the results come with that, then that's even better.
And just in terms of the feel of Next Gen 2020, the Premier League anthems going off,
Yeah,
there's live
yeah.
coverage, interviews,
Yeah.
social media explosion. How does that shape up the players for the future?
That is great for the players to sample that side of things, to know they're going live, to know someone's commentating on them, to know they're playing against different countries, as I said, different systems in this perfect atmosphere, and in front of I don't know, maybe 100 or 200 people, which is only great for their development as well. So it's all very, very positive, and as I said, to be a part of this is brilliant.
Well, as Shearer said, he would have probably got a few more goals if the same was happening during his young days. But we are still happy with 260. Shearer, you're happy with 260. Hopefully, a lot of these players will go on and do the same as well. Thank you so much.
फिर यूनाइटेड के अगेंस्ट 1-3 अभी वापस 4-7
Welcome back to the second half between Southampton and Manchester United. This is the Next Gen 2020. We are at the Reliance Corporate Park in Navi Mumbai, where Southampton, Manchester United and Chelsea have all flown in from England to face off against Reliance Foundation young champs FC Goa and Bengaluru from India. This is the last game of the evening. We've already seen the other four teams in action early on. As it stands in this 50-minute game with rolling subs, United with a slender 1-0 lead against Southampton. Bastian, the goalkeeper of Southampton, did make one spectacular save, but United kept chipping away. Southampton also had a couple of good spells of attacking football, but just need that finishing touch to equalise. United slightly late onto the pitch. Now they're finally trudging on. A bit of extra advice in the end. There's Ethan. Good to see him back on his feet and back on the pitch. Bit of an impact injury to his back early.
Also managed to score a goal after that, Ethan. It was a nice left bottom corner goal for the number 10 of Manchester United. The referee asking the United boys to hurry up. 1-0 on the scoreboard, 25 minutes of football left. Well, this match might as well decide the fate of the tournament. If Southampton makes a comeback, Chelsea has a clearer path to that cup. Manchester United knows how important this game is. 1-0 on the scoreboard. Here we go, second half of Southampton and Manchester United underway.
Another exciting 25 minutes coming up. Southampton starting off with a lot of energy. Here's William. Ethan. And looking for that gap, but Sonny had quickly closed it down. Ruben.
A goal up. And well, thanks to Finlay as well, that Southampton hasn't scored. There was one stark moment where we thought that the Saints were about to score, but out comes Finlay with that interception. Excitement for the United side. Yes, this was the attempt in this half. United continues to keep those attacks coming. Southampton has done a pretty good job in defense, apart from that one small setback that got Manchester United their goal. Can't blame the Saints. They did everything, but the United boys just outshining them. Ethan getting that space. Here's William. To threat Chelsea. Here they come once again, Southampton. Newfound confidence. Even after missing that penalty, they're not giving up. They won't give up.
James. And finally, Toby all the way behind to Thomas, who's fresh from saving a penalty. United are leaving some gaps, like over here, but this time quickly closed down. There's Will.
Trying to capitalize that equalizer. Here comes Southampton once more.
Now James on the run. Free kick for United.
Well, yes, Ruben's ball. We saw that coming when Ruben had possession over there.